the Sim Pit. I'm your host, Shaun Cole, and welcome to today's edition of the Pit Stop, where you, the pit crew, you, my friends, you are the real star of today's show. Thank you for being here on a glorious Monday morning. I hope that you all had a great weekend. I had a great weekend. I got all sorts of cool stuff done this weekend. I got to play with new toys this weekend. I won a race this weekend. Oh my god, I won a race. And believe it or not, I didn't stream it. I cannot believe I finally win a race and I didn't stream it. Now, it was just a practice race, so I'm not sure that I should get the accolades of winning. Yeah, we let you. That's what, yeah, everyone just took pity on me. On Saturday, I'm going to talk just a little bit about it real quick. On Saturday morning, me and the patron group. Now, the patron group are the guys who are paid members of the Simpit community. I'm just going to call it like I see it. It's paid. The patron group, and then that payment, by the way, helps support the show. It's not a cash grab. I am not making a dime off of this show. That is what allows the Simpit to upgrade computers, upgrade lighting, upgrade 3D printers, whatever, you know. Without the patron group, this show would be in the dark ages. So, I didn't stream the race. This Saturday, we did a practice race in Assetto Corsa. So we've been honored by SimRacing GP, simracing.gp, which is a new matchmaking service that's going to really kind of be like SimRacing Systems, but the next level. And we've been doing some testing. There's some growing pains. There's a learning curve, both from the hosting side, from the administrative side, and from the driver's side. A lot of our guys are mainly iRacers who are now trying to be competitive, not just run a career mode, but be competitive in multiplayer racing on Assetto Corsa Competizione. So with that, little things like how to pit, when to pit, what to do during the pit, all that kind of stuff, beyond just the normal racing stuff. Anyway, I was able to win a race, but it was purely because I seem to have done the best at getting in and out of the pits without any issue and not costing myself any extra time. Other than that, I don't think I won the race. Yeah, it's not... Okay, no, so Cranky says something's gone on recently with YouTube. And YouTube does not allow me to... I haven't figured out how to make it work with Restream. I always, until a couple weeks ago, used Restream to merge the two chats together and then to put them both on both streams, Twitch and Simpit. YouTube's made some changes lately, and I'm not going to complain about it, but it's made it impossible as far as I can tell, or difficult for me to figure out which way it works. So now our chat is divided. Oh, wow, it's not even going to... See, that shouldn't have changed. Our stream didn't change. So why did our chat stream change? I can fix the chat. I'm sorry, you guys. YouTube is supposed to have chat. This is why I saw at the beginning of the stream people were saying anti-YouTube. Yeah, I am very anti-YouTube. YouTube's made changes that are making it very difficult to have any kind of consistency, which of course makes my life difficult. YouTube doesn't make me enough money to buy difficult. So that's why I can tell you for sure that this channel is moving towards Twitch for live content and will be remaining on YouTube for edited content. But this is not my choice. I feel like my choices are being made for me by the powers to be, YouTube. Joa says that there was a bunch of bitching before the race, and then he kind of coughed because he was implying that I was the biggest of the bitches Saturday, trying to sort out Assetto Corsa Competizione. Thank you, Booth. Thank you. I just saw your pinned message. Thank you very much. So, okay. All right. On with the show. I think that's enough of that. Let's bring down our thumbnail and talk about sim racing, what's going on. So, Saturday, we had an Assetto Corsa race at Brands Hatch, GT3 cars, Assetto Corsa Competizione, and it was a lot of fun, and I won the race out of pure bad luck for others. But it was a lot of fun, and I didn't stream it, so if you don't stream it, it didn't happen. Hey, Billy. I'm really trying really hard, and Joa, I need to do the same thing with the Assetto Corsa. I need to really, as we're trying new things, I have to be a lot more liquid, and just work with it, figure out, work with it. When it's a problem, cool, skip it, don't bitch about it, figure it out, bring it back, work with it, make apologies to our audience if something like chat isn't working, and then figure it out and work with it. Anyway, that's the game plan. All right, on with the show. Joa. Joa says on Twitch, that as soon as I bought an iPhone, actually bought is the wrong word, I started having YouTube issues. Wonder if there's any correlation there. That's pretty funny. So right here on my screen, you see the Traction Plus platform. And the Traction Plus platform is my new toy. And one of the next reviews coming up. I got a lot of testing to do, so don't hold your breath for a review. But that right there will take an entire rig and move it left to right at the front and back of the machine. Tom Jones, I promise you, I will have this review out before 2021. I promise you. I was going to say something more sarcastic, but I'm not. 6,000. Cranky on YouTube says 6,000 just to lose grip. Some 6 degree of motion rigs cost half that. I don't know about that. I don't know if you can get a 6 degree of freedom motion rig that I would bank my life on for $3,000. By the way, I think there are ones you can get. I don't think they're very outstanding. By the way. It could not be used with a D-Box, I don't think. I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. You could put anything on top of it. You would just need to make your own adapters. Last night, so one thing I'll tell you about motion, I don't care what motion sim you get. If it's on planet Earth and you get a motion sim, and I don't care if it's 2 degrees, 3 degrees, 5 degrees, 10 degrees. I don't care how many degrees of freedom it has. If you get a brand new motion system, I guarantee you that when you turn it on and use it, that the motion is at least double how much it should be. And it's going to throw you around and it is going to beat you up, right? So, yeah. First thing you need to do. So what I did was I did this with their motion seat. So here's the motion platform. Then on top of that, I have their motion platform V3. I don't know why they call this one a platform. But that is a seat mover, much like a CXC, but 2 degrees of freedom. This on top of the other one. And then I ran it in VR, and I haven't been running VR very much, so it was a whole lot of movement. It was a puke bucket. It was a blender. Who called it a blender? Anyway, today what I'm going to do is I am going to... Yeah, it was. But I've known this about... I've worked with a lot of sim companies, motion companies, and I've driven a lot of variations of motion sim. And across the board, my first instinct to every person who designs and makes these is, wow, turn it down. Yeah, it's still missing heave, Cranky, for sure. Heave can be kind of done with a 2 degree seat mover. Slightly. But it takes away from other things if you do too much of it. But again, the first thing is turn it down. I mean, if you've driven a race car, race cars have very stiff suspension. And when you turn the car, there is not a ton of body roll in the car. Even at GT level cars, it's minimal. What you're feeling and what they're doing in a motion system is beyond the roll of the car, and they're trying to give you G-force sensations, which arguably is impossible to deliver. Well, when you add the two together, the motion is so extreme that I am now over here, and my steering wheel stayed there. I'm now over here, and my steering wheel stayed here. I'm now here. And that is the life of a seat mover. Well, when you turn the motion down to a better level, when instead of it being here, it's just here. Well, you know me, I lean enough when racing that's in my wheelhouse of movement anyway. So I can have that kind of movement without distraction. So today on Twitch Live, Simpit Live on Twitch, as soon as the pit stop's over, we're going to do a reset. About 30 minutes later, we're going to go back on the air again on Simpit Live on Twitch, and we are going to start dialing in the combination of the motion platform along with the Traction Plus. Getting those settings dialed down to the point where I'm comfortable. Like, driving last night, I was the slowest guy in the track. It's very rare that I am the slowest guy. The other thing I will say, and I was saying this earlier on Twitch, and then I'm going to move on to news so we can get this show over with. And I don't mean it like that, but if all you had is a seat mover, you'd ask the seat mover to do a bunch of things that maybe it doesn't even do all that well, but you paid for it, you're going to try to get those effects as well. Every time you add another piece to the equation, you can ask the seat mover to do less. So for example, let's just say that in your settings for your seat mover, you had a lot of engine noise and engine vibration. That's cool, but all that jitter is also taking away from its ability to necessarily go and really, really move. Well, add a butt kicker with engine noise and road vibration. Now I don't need the seat to do that. Well, the same thing. A lot of the movement you're trying to get out of a seat mover is the traction loss. When your car goes real light and it starts to move the rear end, rotate very quickly, that's what a motion sim's going to tell you very quickly. Well, if I have a motion platform that can do that, I don't need the seat to do it as much. That allows the seat to be dialed back. The more I dial things back, the better the symphony plays together. No instrument's too loud. And that's when you start to get that beautiful sound, that beautiful immersion. So that's what I'm going to try to dial in today. Less is more, yes. Cranky, I don't know. So here's what I will. I am a man of full disclosure. I tell people exactly what is going on. I'm not a secrets guy. Unless it's a secret that I'm told to keep secret. I don't know definitively if this is staying here. I do know for a fact that this is the same unit that was at Barry Rollins. I suspect that this unit went from E3 last year, where I drove it, to somebody, to somebody, to somebody. At some point, and this is the way the industry works, I'm not going to call them and say, hey, I'm done. I'll send them a link to my video, but I'm not going to ask, do you want it back? I am going to keep the crate that it came in, because I'm assuming someday they will ask for it back. Andrew, Ohio Boy on Twitch asks, are we doing another off-road race on Friday? Man, 2 weeks in a row, we have had so much fun doing the off-road racing at Crandon. Craziness, awesomeness. But those were in our off-season fun. Those were Friday night fun events. This Friday, as Joa just pointed out on Twitch, the Oval League starts this Friday. Excuse me. But I can tell you in 5 weeks, in our off week, we're going to do a Crandon night on Friday of the off week. So in 5 weeks, we will. Joa, yeah, the NASA G-Force. Man, I wish I could afford one of those. Leave my autograph. There you go, Theodore. I'll autograph the unit before I send it on to the next one. Put a couple Simpit stickers on it. What's an oval? An oval is a racetrack that has generally 2 or 4 corners and does a circle, but it's not a circle. It's an oval. Bethesda has been purchased by Xbox. Is this really true? This just in. This just in. Xbox and Bethesda welcoming the talented teams and beloved game franchises of Bethesda to Xbox. If you don't know them, we're talking Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Wolfenstein, Doom, Dishonored, Quake, Starfield, drag racing. There you go. Devin's telling us that they'll, in the Tuesday Night Mustang, they'll do some dirt racing events on Tuesday nights. It's a flat egg. Wow, this is a really big deal. This is one of those moments that you got to be kind of grateful or happy that games are being more multi-platform, because, you know, Microsoft could gobble something up and make it play Xbox only. But they've been kind of the leaders when it comes. $7.5 billion. Wow. Wow, that is a mind blow right there. $7.5 billion. Yeah, I'll sell. Jeez. I call it Taco Bell. Higgs Bogson says, soon Microsoft, Disney, and Amazon will own all the world and we'll get milky toast games and movies. I agree with you. Yes, Taco Bell. I call it Taco Bell. Demolition Man, Taco Bell. However, here's the one flaw to that system. The more they ruin everything, the more appeal there becomes for underground efforts of all kinds in the future. So, as much as I do believe that our world is headed in that Demolition Man Taco Bell way, when it comes to games especially, it's not hard to build an underground game. It's not even hard to have distribution at this point, as the retail box world is coming to an end. It's going to be very easy for developers of small shops to really make waves, because if everything becomes crap, if everything becomes milky toast or vanilla, it just leaves the door wide open, I do believe. I think that in in societies like we have now, there's too much freedom even at an underground level. And I feel the same for movie making. I feel the same for music. I feel the same for the gaming industry. And yes, but there might be as much as a 10-year phase where we have to learn how to fight back, so to speak. And this is really taking it really far, assuming we're already at that milky toast level. Yeah, I'm not very worried. Yeah, to Billy. You know, I gotta tell you, none of their games have much appeal to me. Now, I used to love Doom. I used to love Quake. Wolfenstein in its day, I loved. But Elder Scrolls, I didn't enjoy. My brother played it, I didn't. Fallout, I wasn't. 3 seashells, exactly. You don't know about the seashells? You don't know? More Microsoft news. Alright. Game Pass streaming. Okay. Well, alright, well. Okay. Thank you, Tofi. Yep. Well, they did the original one, Andrew. Even before IHRA 2005, they had done the original just drag racing simulator. It's the mods. You know, that's true for so many games out there. That the modding community is what makes the game. Alright, so thank you. Theodore gave us the lowdown. So if you have Xbox Pass, you can now stream your games on your phone without GTX 3080, but the same quality. Okay. When is the streaming fad? I mean, seriously, at what point is the streaming fad going to die? It's an obscenity that everyone and their mom streams. It is an obscenity. All right, on with the news. I am ready to move along because the sooner we finish this one off today, the sooner I get back to play. I do stream PS4. I do. I know. I agree. I am part of the problem. But I don't limit myself to only streaming. And I think that I do a fair amount of streaming that isn't just, hey, watch me race. So, I don't know. Simpit Tifa. Tatella Alander lead Kova Esport to BMW Sim 120 Cup win at Road Atlanta. That was their big thing that went on. So Kova wins over VRS Sim Sport. Look at that. MSI Esport coming up in third. Team Redline, look at them, all the way back in 7th place. Team Redline back in 10th place. Redline in 12th place. You'd expect more. VRS had a team all the way down to 19th. Look at the names on the top teams, though. You think the Logitech G Altus Esport team, do you think they run G923s? If you stream, you prove you're a real person. All right, well, congratulations to Kova #1 on winning that. Also over the weekend was the PAX, the Almost Pro 10K iRacing Open, powered by Intel Gaming, and some shots here. And in the end, drivers getting ready. Here's Casey Kerwin, was fastest out of all who attempted to make this event. Race will be completely insane. 3,000 to the winner. Not able to stream, so be sure to tune in at Twitch TV PAX Arena. And we're about to get underway. And here is the event. Spoiler, I'm going to give the spoiler. I know he qualified in. I don't know. Spoiler alert.
All wanted. Okay, so similar sort of situation to the Reina. Going for a movie perhaps doesn't even need P3. Jarrett Oliver in P4, Jonathan White in P5, and Jose Solis Jr. in
Elvis Rankin, row 4.
You've got Elvis Rankin, Sam Adams, Suela Almeida, Justin Brunner in 10th place as well with Andres Preto, and
Tony Morano won the t-shirt. Anyway, if you want to watch the race, I'm now going to say who won. So mute if you don't want to hear. Here's our breakdown of money. $3,000 to the winner, $2,000 for second, $1,500. 10th place gets $100 and some Intel products and prizes and things. And our winner, the checkered flag waves, and we have a champion. Rasim Fazoy is our winner in the Almost Pro 10K iRacing Open. And there's a shot of him. Running my brother's number 38. My brother runs number 38. And John Vinning finished P7. Great teams, great drivers. Oh, the BMW M8 race. Yep, we already congratulated Kova. And that's it. That's it. TFR, you spoiler. We on Friday talked about Rudy Van Buren and him taking on one of the races there going on at Circuit de la Sarthe this weekend. Anyway, another spoiler alert for you though, but speed, misfortune, and experience, the Le Mans weekend. And there's a shot of him out on track. Badass. That's so badass. Look at the big R factor. Yeah, world's fastest gamer, R factor. Qualification. I know he had a brake problem in qualifying. Race day. Rain for the race. I'm going to leave it for you guys. I'm not going to spoiler alert this one. Here's the write-up. So if you go to the R Factor 2 news page, September 21st, I'm going to give you the link for this one because he's one of my heroes. I'll read it later. I scanned through it already. I knew about his qualifying problem with his brakes, and I think things didn't go all that well, but the experience was awesome. More posts about it on the R Factor Twitter page as well. Tough race. Challenging conditions, Le Mans, some elbows here and there, led to a spin, costing the top 8 finish that was in reach. Still a great showing. On to the next one. Big update for GT3 cars are coming with updated physics and new balance of performance. Get ready for action this Wednesday when lights go green. So we can expect a BOP probably right in time. Yeah, a Mega GT3 car coming to R Factor 2. It's the Bentley Continental GT3, and along with it, a balance of performance to the GT3 car pack, which should make for some even better racing. There's a shot of Rudy in his mask. What else? Project Cars. This sort of is an ironic post in my mind, because I listen to what you guys say. We hit the 40-40. Yeah, Heiko, 40-40. All right, so this is the irony. I see you guys' comments and trash that has been thrown upon Project Cars 3, coming off Project Cars 1, Project Cars 2, whatever. Anyway, this just kind of gave me a little smile or laugh on my face. You guys tell me what you think. But here's their post on the 18th. Your feedback helps to shape the updates for Project Cars 3. Please leave us a comment via our support page or join our official Discord server. They have a link to both at their Twitter page. And yeah, now they want feedback. I wonder if everybody sent them messages saying we want pit stops, how their reaction would be. What if people were like, hey, we want physics? I wonder what their reaction would be. I think that's all I had to say about that. Yep, it's so weird seeing Project Cars under the Codemasters. I'm still having a hard time with Project Cars going. And I really do wonder, you just got to wonder, in the end, how much that impacted the game. I don't believe that it didn't impact. But I don't know. Maybe this was 100% the direction Slightly Mad was going. The purchase came very late in development, so it's not like they could make giant turns at that point. Amir, here's his feedback. Stop making games. Viral. Feedback he heard about Project Cars. I drove it so that you don't have to. That's what reviewers said. Devin says, going to tell them to change the name or learn to make what they promote. If you get a sale for $10, it's fun. $8.99. That's my over-under. Headshot. He got P-Cars for his mom, from his mom for his birthday. Gee, thanks, Mom. Oh, she just doesn't know. Yeah, that's the thing. It was basically done by the time Cody's got it. All right, we're almost done. I'm in a hurry, so we're not going to delay. Post by Dirt. Want more insight on how Dirt 5 is leading the way for next-gen games? Technical director David Springate is about to go live at EGXPGX to give you just that. So, Codemaster Tech, I didn't listen to it. I don't know, 120 frames, whatever. Okay, we'll play the game soon enough. Rally Legends, they're just showing off some old school stuff. There's nothing really newsworthy. You can go to their Twitch page. I'm not going to say it's not entertaining stuff. It's just not really news. Formula 1. Podium Pass Series 2 is now live. Not sure how it works? No, I'm not. Let's show you with this guide. You know, I'm in a hurry. I have fun things to do. If you would like to know how to utilize that Podium Pass, you go to the Formula 1 Twitter page and you can watch their 5-minute video. I have better things to do. Hey Norman, how you doing? And that's about it from them. Euro Truck talking about Barcelona. Iberia, Barcelona. With mountains on one side, the sea on the other. Sounds like California. And an exciting urban hub in between. Sounds like California. Barcelona offers so much to experience for tourists and residents alike. Sounds like California. And the same goes for truckers too. Maybe I need to go to Spain. Offering drivers sunshine, scenic views, and a large variety of industries to deliver to and from. The city seems to have it all. Anyway, some shots there of Iberia, Barcelona. And you can add it to your wish list for when it comes out. I did not, Viper. I have not tried to rush. I'm not a rusher anymore. So I don't wait in lines. I don't camp out for concert tickets or new games or consoles. I don't pay initial release pricing unless I have to. So when we're in a pre-order phase and you have no option other than full fare, I'm trying to stay away from things like a PS5. I will get a PS5, but I'll wait until round 2. Same thing goes with 3080 video cards. I'm not buying one right now. I will wait until the next gen. Belly Tiger Slow! Tada Pogacha. I want to congratulate Tada. I'm saying his name wrong. Pogacha. People who don't watch would probably call him Pogacar. Tour de France winner in the most triumphant fashion. Anyway, I today was depressing. That was the one depressing thing. Almost every day, every day for the last 3 weeks, 21 days, when I wake up, Slovenia 1-2. Man, Slovenia did so awesome. Every day for the last 21 days, there's been a red light on my cable box because it's recording the tour for 5 hours, and I get to watch it over various stages of the day. New subscriber, awesome. Oh, Strike back at it again. Welcome to the machine. Welcome back to the machine, Brian. Yeah, I woke up this morning. There was no red light. There's nothing more to see on the tour. I'm a little upset. It's been my #1 entertainment for the last 3 weeks. So anyway, Barcelona for Euro Truck, some teaser screenshots. Sports Business Journal posted this. Construction of Esport Arena put on COVID halt. So we talked about the Fusion Arena back when they first started constructing such a $50 million purpose-built esport arena, and apparently due to what's going on, they have halted construction. So that's too bad. And can you imagine if they did a big sim race at a big giant 3,500 seat luxury boxes, the works, purpose-built for esport. I'm sure it'll come back when things eventually, at someday, come back to normal, I hope. All right, Simrigs, Simpit Racing, and then on to our motion stuff. This post by Steeler. New monitor, all mounted, going from 50 hertz to 120 hertz is amazing. Man, this hobby sucks you in. Yeah, it costs you a lot of money, doesn't it? I guess the next step is a different wheel and pedal set. Anyway, here's his. I love the side-by-side rigs. When you've got a computer. Actually, it looks like he has two computers. I was going to say, I've done the dual monitor where one's for work and one's for play. I thought he had that set up, but it looks like not. He has some other photos as well. Oh, look at his Lego cars. What are these guys? What are these things? They're kind of cool. Alright. Yeah, they're gonna make a big comeback, Devin. When things go back to normal. No, Norman, I was just saying I'm not ordering any of the new stuff in the first wave. So no, I'm be holding out. Weeb. Is that what those guys, these characters are weebs? Is that what we're talking about? Is that a weeb? I like them. They're kind of cool. Anime somethings. Alright. Alright. At first I thought this was a cat. But it looks like it's just a rug. This is by Sir Jardavane. And he says, who says dumbbells are for lifting? No, they're for holding down unstable. Now, how much would it suck if you dropped 70 pounds of weight on you because you pulled too hard on the wheel? Anime nerds, Heiko, be nice. Damn, Brad, you caught 20 hours of Le Mans. That is crazy. Those are Rainbow Six Siege figures? Is that right, Simvader? Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to try that little tiny table. Maybe if we were talking about like an ironing board or something with just a little bit more mass to it. But that little rickety table, I'd be afraid. Oh, PS4, that was a cat. Oh. Oh, it's terrible. So terrible. Alright, just another everyday rig, but look at it. This was posted by Starship Warrior X. And this one is nice triple screens, by the way. Just to think that he started with a G29 on a desk only 6 months ago. Really clean. That is clean. Yeah. Went from a G29 on a desk to, is that a Simicube? That's a Podium. No. Sim Magic. Is that a Sim Magic? I believe that's Sim Magic. Serious case of upgrade fever. Anyway, nice looking. Simrigs.com. Alright, nice rig. And then check this one out. This one, see, I agree, by the way. I thought that was just a little too blacked out. Alright, that's like the murdered out Simrig. No, let's get a little more flair to ours, alright? So this one posted by Sammy9. And this is the new rig, super ultra wide, SimLab TR1, and a Fanatic. Now you see it? Now you don't. Yeah, it's a good looking rig right there. I like that. He's got a radiator. He's got dual wheels, so no one's giving this guy a hard time when he races, right? Weebs. You guys are weebs. You guys are weebs. Hey, Derek Spear. How you doing, buddy? I need to talk to you, Derek. I gotta talk to you. Man, I noticed little dent feelings in my nice keyboard. That kind of sucks. I need to stop dropping it. All right. Check it out. Rob11784. His current setup. A mix of parts, but all working well. Oh, he's got the old red Fanatic wheel. That was the wheel. But he did a mod. Wait, how did he do this? Why can't I zoom in? So isn't that the Forza original Club Sport Forza wheel, which did not come with this wheel rim? So he did some kind of an upgrade on that. Now that wheel at the time was the faster turning of the original Club Sport. Derek Spear! Oh man, thank you so much, Derek, with a donation to the Simpit. I appreciate that so much. Discord or email. It's a couple of things. I'll send you an email, Derek. I'll send you an email. We can hang out on we can definitely still hang out on Discord though. But yeah, so going back in time when Fanatic first built the Club Sport base version 1, there was a Forza model that had this orange siding. Now this could be painted, but I'm pretty sure that's what we're looking at. And those look like the OG Fanatic pedals too, by the way. This wheel was actually better turning than the PC version, but it came with a really cheap fixed wheel rim. The rim did not interchange, if my memory serves me correctly. Anyway, I like a few things this guy's done. This is a nice combo. Look how he built a Deathmobile into a monitor stand, number 1. Number 2, this wheel is actually inverted. Do you notice that? The curve at the top of the wheel is on the bottom. This is an inverted base. Never really seen that before. You know what's nice? If you have the leg clearance, that gets you better monitor clearance, which is kind of cool. He's got a dash on it. He's got that's a really clever, I can't remember what that is. I think that's a Logitech pad. Might be Razer. That's a great button box solution for a cheap alternative. And he's got a Logitech shifter that looks modded out as well. You have a brand new Club Sport wheel V1 in the box and rims for it. Anybody interested? That's the black, the original V1. Yeah, those are the original pedals too. Not even the color kit, which was the only upgrade you could really do. It shouldn't be inverted forces. Left should still be left and right should still be right. It just changes the center point, if I'm not mistaken. You would mount the rim upside down. I'm assuming this wheel is mounted upside down so that dead center is still dead center. Yeah, that's what I like. You could get your monitors. I mean, right now my monitors are... Derek, I agree, and every time we see one, I show it. Yeah, we got the king of button boxes here, you guys. But yeah, I would move my monitors further here and lower. Actually, I don't think I would be lower. I would just bring them closer. So anyway, cool looking rig. All right, how about this one? Dr. Mary Stone. Dr. Mary Stone. Just got into NASCAR. Didn't think it would be this fun. Oh, I see you do some flying too, because you got a HOTUS quadrant there and a stick over there. He's got the Porsche rim on the CSL base. I see a VR unit. I see a little mini pumpkin. That looks like a gun. Does that not look like a gun? What is that? That really does look like a gun, doesn't it? Oh, you're right. You're right. This doesn't have the artistic splatter front. Is that a gun? Are my eyes deceiving me? Pixel pattern? Is that a pixel pattern? Hold on. Tofi, you are a... Oh, pixel pattern. That's what the original CSL looked like. Pixel pattern, yes. I thought you were saying that was a pixel pattern gun for gaming. I want to know what that is. That's a gun. But it's a... Like you said, so it's a revolver shape, but that doesn't look like a proper cassette. VR... Well, that's what I want to... Is it a VR gun? Airsoft? No, I think that's a mini pumpkin, not garlic. This is the game we play, by the way, for those who are new. We pull up Simrigs to check out the Simrigs, and then we immediately get distracted with all the background stuff to find out who these people are. It's our sick, voyeuristic obsession that we have here on the show, led by me. All right. Nice setup, Dr. Mary Stone. Oh, and that means we're to the end of the show. So what's going on? Dirt Rally League. Here are our results in the latest version. This being at New England, Beaver Creek Trail. Leading the way, Brandon the MXer. We always call him the Mixer till we realized it was MXer. 99. Alas, Mom! Look at that. You're in number 2. Look at you go. Both of them in the Subaru Impresses. Dave Danger Blair in 3rd. TFR in 4th. Ola Sardquist in 5th. Lonnie Dioniso Zio. O-Strike. John George Hill. Woot woot. Ken Sion. Devin all the way back in 12th. What'd you do? Roll? Randy Savage in 13th. Kath, you're in 14th. And Amir, you round out the rear in 15th. Good job, you guys. Love seeing all my friends on a leaderboard. This is my favorite. All my friends on a leaderboard. You guys rock. Brandon won. I would argue that I won on Friday Night Trucks, by the way, Tony. We had a dual event, and I finished in 2nd in both. And I think that gets me the weekend victory. We streamed that, so that really happened. And then that takes us. This is the last time I'm going to pitch the beginning of the season. Well, no, that's not true. I guess I'll pitch it Wednesday and Friday. This Friday is when we start our Simpit Oval Series. Lanier, Bristol, Nashville, Kentucky, Five Flags, Texas Motor Speedway, Martinsville, Phoenix. This is in the ARCA, or what iRacing calls the ARCA car. Racing starts this Friday. Racing will be 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time practice, 6 o'clock qualifying and race. All right. I'm not sure if we filled up. You can still try to send in an application. We might be filled up. We are going to have a Champions Trophy at the end of the season for both the Oval Series and our Road Series. So our Road Championship runs on Sundays at 10 a.m. practice, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time qualifying and race. Don't know, we might be filled up. You can try to send in an application, but things start up this coming weekend. Sebring, Silverstone, Road America, Watkins Glen, Suzuka, Autodromo Monza, Circuit de Barcelona, and Nürburgring Grand Prix. Only one spot left in the Road Series. Are we going to have a waiting list if people drop out? I don't know. It's on. I want to thank KA Sim Racing, a.k.a. Amir Assad. Amir has been our race director for all things racing at the Simpit, and without him, we wouldn't have all this racing going on. We wouldn't have schedules. We wouldn't have all that. I appreciate that so much, Amir. Everyone, please applaud and thank Amir. I also want to thank Marco Favre Michkowski, a.k.a. F-Face, for helping out on the oval things mainly, but also in general, overall help with the racing efforts of the Simpit. So I want to thank both of those guys a ton as we get ready to kick off what's going to be a very, very exciting season. The Road Championship is in the LMP2 car, the newly released LMP2 car. So that takes it to the end of today's show. I will one more time. Derek Spear, everybody check out DerekSpear.com. He does more than just button boxes, but if we were going to give Derek a nickname, it would be Derek Button Box Spear, because he is the master of button boxes. Check out Derek Spear design.com. And I want to thank you all for being here on Twitch. So we're going to end the show on YouTube. We are going to end the show on Twitch, but we are going to be back in about 30 minutes, probably about 10:30 my time, a little over 30 minutes from now. We are going to be back to work on our Traction Plus platform, along with the Motion Seat platform on top of it. And we're going to start dialing it in. As soon as we get it dialed, as soon as we get it dialed in, we are going to then move into getting the G seat working as well. We're in VR. Elvis, I don't know if Elvis is here. Elvis, during my stream yesterday, was like, can't you change your camera so we can actually see what you're doing? And I was like, no, I'm on the wrong computer. And then I thought, wait a minute, I can. So today, even though I'll be in VR, you guys aren't going to be subjected to the VR, which means you'll be able to really see what's going on with my in-car view and the timing of that and the motion stuff. So that should be a very good stream coming up in a half an hour. Simpit Live on Twitch. That's going to do it for today. Thumbs up if you like what we've done. Thumbs down if you think it sucked. Subscribe so you can find out when our next review or anything comes out here on YouTube. Be sure to check us out on Twitch. Simpit Live on Twitch. That's where all of our live testing is going on. You're going to want to hang out there as well. That's going to do it. Thank you. Get out there. Do some sim racing. This is the Simpit. I'm Shaun Cole, and I'll see you on the track.
Thank you.